Surpassing the $50,000 mark in only a few hours is an unanticipated feat for XRP.
Oh, I see.
You got it right. Considering the wide range of cryptocurrency values, this meteoric surge in XRP's worth is very remarkable. Envision yourself waking up one morning to the news that the value of the coin you've been following has skyrocketed from a few thousand to, despite how unbelievable it may sound, $50,000 was made in just one day. What is causing this massive upsurge? Has XRP really made its imprint on the cryptocurrency market, or is this just a fluke of interest from new investors? For whatever reason, this enormous increase has sparked much discussion among Bitcoin experts and dealers who are rushing to find out what's causing it. It has been called a miracle by some. Several factors have contributed to this shocking increase, and in this video we will examine them in detail to determine their origin. Even though some are suspicious about the sustainability of this price gain, it is clear that EXRP has dominated the cryptocurrency market like never before. Whether you want to know why XRP is so expensive and if you should get on the trend before it's too late, you'll find out by the end. An asterisk. In contrast to newer digital currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are primarily used for transactions or value storage, Ripple, whose acronym is XRP, has been around for quite some time. Its original intent was a mechanism for the transfer of funds around the world that aims to make sending money abroad easy and cheap. The fact that it can settle transactions in seconds as opposed to hours or days as traditional banking systems can is its key selling point. Banks, payment providers, and digital asset markets are two areas that Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP, hopes to link, speeding up and reducing the expense of sending money abroad. The cryptocurrency market has seen XRP's consistent position despite these hurdles because, to its large following of investors and advocates, the price of XRP has fluctuated and garnered attention in the past, particularly during periods of substantial price increases or when Ripple was involved in legal issues. Unlike previous surges, this one hasn't been able to maintain such high levels for an extended period of time, despite occasional high peaks and variations. For what reasons is the price of XRP skyrocketing? Investors and analysts are wondering if this change, which is unprecedented for XRP, signals a turning point moment when XRP finally gets the credit it deserves, or is it just another fleeting A spike? We may examine the data and find out why the price of XRP has jumped so dramatically, since no one has offered any explanation for it. This growth-promoting perfect storm is the result of a multitude of factors coming together. We should start by discussing where the Bitcoin business stands right now. When investors have a positive outlook on a coin, they rush to buy it, which drives up its price. Many people's opinions about XRP have changed since its price surged recently. A growing number of institutional and individual investors are starting to view XRP as a more stable and durable foundation upon which to build. Because of all the focus, demand has increased, and as everyone knows, when technology advances, prices go up. Among Ripple's many initiatives aimed at enhancing the XRP ecosystem is the development of new partnerships with major financial organizations. When large financial institutions use cryptocurrencies to make international payments, it shows that these assets are more than just a fad. Big banks and payment processors have begun to give XRP more attention since they view it as an effective way of transaction processing. The banking sector recognizes XRP more favorably because of the practical applications it receives through partnerships. The value of international payments rises as XRP is used by more businesses, which causes prices to rise. Regulations are another topic of recent news. Ripple and the US SEC are embroiled in a court battle over the classification of XRP as a security. Still, investors have more faith in them as Ripple has been winning major court rulings as of late. Victories. Many think that XRP should be classified as a cryptocurrency rather than a security. But if that changes soon, more institutional investors would be interested in buying it. In conclusion, when prices start to rise, the impact of speculation and FOMO, fear of missing out, cannot be ignored. To cash in on the trend, more and more traders are jumping on board. The precipitous surge in XRP's valuation has Taken as a whole, these factors have created an ideal setting for XRP's price to surge. But can it be sustained? We should look at what experts have to say. And spike in speculation and the subsequent stampede by investors to get in before prices go up anymore might trigger a buying cycle that can drive up prices. Professionals in the field of cryptocurrencies a number of people have spoken their minds regarding what might happen next in light of XRP's unexpected surge. For XRP, there are those who are optimistic about its future. Keep in mind that cryptocurrency prices are extremely volatile and that anything that climbs rapidly is subject to this risk. Others are wary, expressing concern that a large gain like this would indicate volatility can degrade at the same rate. The recent spike in XRP's value has many people wondering if this is just the beginning of a bigger trend in the cryptocurrency industry, wherein more and more businesses and banks are putting blockchain technology to practical use. This will be particularly the case if Ripple's network and relationships continue to grow, XRP maintains its current velocity, and demonstrated its ability to contribute meaningfully to global payments. It may experience long-term growth. The sharp increase in XRP's value, however, has prompted several experts to express concern that it may be the result of speculative trading. This kind of surge often attracts short-term traders seeking easy returns, which can lead to the creation of false price bubbles that often pop when things develop, and investors run the risk of losing a substantial amount of capital if they aren't cautious. The market's perception of XRP may also change quickly in response to unanticipated events, such as a decline. Another major issue is the persistent regulatory hurdles. Long-term classification of XRP is unclear, regardless of whether the SEC opts to appeal or not. Regardless of how many court rulings Ripple has won, keep in mind that the market is still quite unpredictable and that analysts still have conflicting perspectives on whether this price spike represents the beginning of something important. Even if XRP's recent gain is amazing, the XRP price can take a hit if new regulations are implemented. Investors should be informed and closely monitor any updates on Ripple's legal status at this time, perhaps bliss for a little while. Whatever the case may be, XRP is already making waves in the cryptocurrency industry and is only getting started. You may be asking whether XRP will see more growth or a precipitous fall after reading about the elements that led to its meteoric rise and the risks connected with it. It is safe to make forecasts about the future. In the coming months, it will be important to monitor a few critical points. To start, there will be a major impact from the ongoing legal battle concerning Ripple. Assuming Ripple is successful in its appeal to the SEC, the market's perception of XRP might change significantly. In the event of a positive verdict, other institutional investors would be able to join the market, increasing demand and perhaps keeping the price